So as we open the doors to this global dialogue, at the very onset, I would like to request our host minister, our Honorable Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Shri Hardeep Singh Puri ji, for his welcome remarks.
परम आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, महामहिम राज्यपाल माननीय तावरचंद गहलोत जी, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी, मंत्रिमंडल में मेरे सहयोगी रामेश्वर तेली जी, Excellencies, captains from the global oil and gas companies, pioneers of the green energy transition, friends in the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my very proud privilege to welcome all of you to this first edition of India's flagship energy event, India Energy Week 2023 in the beautiful city of Bengaluru. As India's first comprehensive energy event covering the entire value chain in its year of the G20 presidency, IEW 2023 is a key discussion platform in the G20 calendar. The India Energy Week was born out of the Honorable Prime Minister's long-standing vision for India's role in the global energy transition while ensuring India's energy security, affordability, and accessibility for her citizens. It captures India's dreams and aspirations of an Amrit Kal, whilst also underlining her role in the 21st century global economy as a Vishwaguru following the ideals of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. IEW 2023 comes at a watershed in the global energy landscape, and it will devise solutions to solve the global energy quadrilemma of energy access, affordability, and availability, with security at its pivot, and devise solutions for the future global energy transition. Friends and colleagues, last year marked a tumultuous period in energy prices globally. This created global challenges to development and sparked uncontrolled inflationary and recessionary fears. The World Bank has estimated that this year global growth will decelerate to 1.7%, the third weakest in nearly 3 decades. More than 60 million people visit the petrol pump in India on a daily basis. A nation of 1.4 billion plus has to be insulated against the global price rise so that energy is accessible at affordable cost. This is the primary focus of India's energy needs. India has already pledged to become net zero in emissions by 2070 and cut down the emissions by 1 billion tons by the end of 2030. These commitments come despite India's historical contribution to global emissions since 1890 is about 4%, despite being the fifth largest economy and home to 17% of the world's population, and despite India's per capita emissions ranking the lowest amongst the G20 countries and about half of the global average. Against this backdrop, India has carved out an energy agenda which is inclusive, market-based, and climate sensitive. We continue to underscore the importance of oil and gas, yet our commitment to climate change mitigation goals remains unabated and undiluted. We remain focused on energy efficiencies, laying impetus on fuels of the future, including biofuels and hydrogen, and increasing the use of renewable energies, etc. At the same time, we are taking transformative steps to increase domestic exploration and production of traditional hydrocarbons. In today's plenary, we are also witnessing, or we will be witness, to the launch of 3 landmark initiatives by the Honorable Prime Minister. As per the vision that the Honorable Prime Minister laid out in 2017, a double-burner solar cooktop, which can provide green, clean, effective, and permanent solution for the cooking needs of the families, is being launched today. This has replicability in the countries of the Global South and the rest of the world. Again, in line with the clarion call given by the Honorable Prime Minister to phase out single-use plastic items, we are launching the largest initiative in the world to reuse and recycle 100 million PET bottles per year. This also resonates with the global initiative Lifestyle for the Environment movement launched by the Honorable Prime Minister. These PET bottles will be converted into cloth for the frontline workers of the oil marketing companies and non-combat uniforms for the armed forces and other institutions and retail sales. The Honorable Prime Minister had set for us a target of 10% ethanol blending by the end of November 2022. We achieved this 5 months prior to the target. Equally, the Prime Minister had originally set 2030 for India to achieve 20% biofuel blending. Under the bold and decisive leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, this 2030 target of 20% blending has been brought forward by 5 years, and we will complete it by 2025. We had also planned to launch an E20 blended biofuel by April of 2023, and I'm very pleased to inform you that today the Honorable Prime Minister will be launching an E20 blended fuel which will be available in select petrol pumps in the country on a pilot project basis 2 months, well, 2.5 months ahead of the target April 2023 launch. The Honorable Prime Minister will also be launching a green mobility rally which will showcase various types of vehicles capable of having E20, E85, hydrogen fuel, CNG, and other new age fuels. As a country on a fast trajectory of economic growth, India is projected to witness the largest increase in energy demand of any country over the next 2 decades, accounting to close to 28% of incremental global growth in energy demand. Green growth has been highlighted as one of the Saptarishi, or 7 priorities for the country in the latest budget. Not only have generous provisions been made for this, but also for other related activities to cover the manufacture of catalyzers and other requirements in the production of green hydrogen. Excellencies, India Energy Week 2023 therefore comes at an apt time and provide a unique platform to strengthen dialogue and cross-regional knowledge sharing on the future of the energy landscape at a time when the volatility, uncertainty, and energy security in the energy business is dominating our discussion. This year's theme, Growth, Collaboration, Transition, is apt as it underscores the need for us to collaborate and grow together. we seek to imbibe the true spirit of innovation. Achieving the net zero goal requires global coordination and access to skills, technology, and global financing. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I am confident that India Week will provide an unrivaled global networking platform for all of you, where key priorities will be set and new partnerships will be forged. I wish you the best of in your discussion and engagements and look forward to fruitful outcomes. Thank you. Jai Hind.